beauty and the magic just to free your soul is floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You want to see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You want to see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Well, hi guys. Welcome in. First and foremost, for those of you that are new to this channel, I would like to introduce myself. I am Crystal. I am Destinations Delight, and I am also your director of the U.S. market for Helping Hands for Cruising. And that is what we are here for today. We are here to raise some special funds for an amazing charity. But first, we have a 5-minute pause in this break before I keep going into our spiel, because I would like to introduce to you a 7-year-old who has done something pretty amazing for tonight's last show of this All Hands on Deck. He is a 7-year-old little boy. He has a passion for what we do. And Judah, come on in for a minute. Can you say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Tell everybody what you did for us today.
I draw a cruise ship.
And what cruise ship is that? What cruise ship is that? Do you remember?
No. NCL Encore.
So would you like to show everybody? And then tonight is going to be a live auction, if we could see it. It's the end. Oops, here. Let's go right here.
Autograph.
Oh, maybe not, because it is. There you go. It's a live. We're going to have a live auction tonight. Of course, I'm not going to have a green screen on, guys. We're going to go ahead and post this photo to our Facebook page. And also, there's going to be some other auctions off of some very nice live stream art projects that we have. And this one is a lighthouse. And we are going to go ahead and auction that stuff off. Let me see if I can kill my green screen for a second here. La, 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 la. Where is this green screen at? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Layouts. I don't know how to get rid of the green screen. There we go. Let's go to none for a minute. Hi, guys. It's me, as you can tell. So, Judah, our 7-year-old, has designed this NCL Encore cruise ship to auction off tonight. He even personalized it on the back with his name, his age, and the year. This will be going on auction tonight at 9 o'clock at night. Our last hurrah for the evening. Now, also, we have a couple other paintings. This one here and this one here. These will be live auctions tonight to our highest bidders. So guys, stay tuned for much, much more. Now you guys are probably wondering why did I choose this topic of this theme here that is so near and dear to my heart? So a DreamWave challenge. The DreamWave challenge for me is challenging all of you to give to that donation link right up there, over there in the chat on the very, very top. That link right there, rather it be 5, 10, 15, 20. If one person can give, let's make the next person give and the next person give. Let's see if we can't get that chain reaction of a dream wave going. It means the world to the next recipient on board, because without all of you, none of this would ever be possible for it to happen. And by possible, we mean putting the next recipient on board. From it being a disabled veteran, to it being a gold star veteran, to it being a first responder who's been injured in the line of duty, to anybody for that matter. Every little amount of donation helps. And we are great to have each and every one of you in the house. So without any further ado, let's head on over here real quick. Let's say hello to some of our amazing creators, supporters, and my truly special board members. We have Vicki in England in the house. Hello, Miss Vicki. I hope all is well with you. And my life is going really, really good. I'm a busy woman. And we have Miss Marjorie. Hello, Miss Marjorie. How are you doing this afternoon? I hope all is well. And I can't wait to see you in November. And we have PSV Odyssey, the Mr. Paul Vines. I had the pleasure of going to Helen, Georgia this year and getting to watch him and his voluptuous bride get married. And let me tell you what, it was the most romantic, heartfelt wedding that I have been to in a very, very, very long time. Even when Meg and I played Runaway Bride, not really, but we were jogging back to get my camera and she was going to get her meds. And Paul's like, wait, we're not even married yet. It was the best time had by all. We have our Danny super supporter and great moderator right up there next to Miss Meg. We have Sharon and Gary. Hello, how are you guys? We have no other than, guys, for those of you who do not know this, Jen.Cohen is not only an amazing creator, but she is a great supporter and also our fellow board member. Jen is the director of your events, your partnerships, and your sponsorships that help put every person that we do bring forth on board a cruise ship, and is in charge of all these amazing events that we have coming up. Rachel's Adventures. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Then we have Cruising Chris. Hi. Thank you for joining. Very nice to see you. Nice to have you here. I hope you enjoy and like the show. Let me go. Go. Oh, looky who is in the house. Guys, for those of you that don't know, Lacey thinks I'm crazy Aunt Crystal, because back in the day, Crystal did some pretty crazy things for YouTube. But I'm getting older now. I'm getting wiser, and it's time for Crystal to reel it in a little bit. So no more Lola at night. That is for sure. Hello, Scarrow's Nest. Thanks for coming in. Oh, look at, oh, hoy. Hello, Lance. How are you? I hope you're feeling well. Hope that arm's healing for you. And then I think I saw Michael Ann in here. Not quite sure, but I could have swore I saw her in here. And for those of you that don't know, Michael Ann is also an amazing creator and supporter, but she is also the board's liaison. And the board liaison has a really big role. She is in charge of gathering all your videos, whether it be you wanting to host a cruise or wanting to request a recipient. And she will go above and beyond and get as much information as she can on whatever it is. And she presents it to us board members. And then us board members, in turn, turn around and we have our discussions. She goes and finds out more stuff and then she brings it back. And then most of us sit and we have a simple conversation. Yay, nay. It goes before a panel. So Michael Ann is sure one busy woman. And I am grateful to have her on board helping Hands for Cruising. Oh boy, look who the cat dragged in. We have Sir Kenneth Oakes. Now, for those of you that have never met Kenny, you are truly, truly, truly missing one spectacular, amazing person. This, I call him a kid because I feel like Kenny and I have a very special bond. I feel like Kenny is almost like my child. And I was there for the very first cruise that Kenny ever went on. And let me tell you, being able to see his face light up for the very first time with seeing the ocean, seeing flamingos, running around on a beach and having to use a woman's restroom while Sean stands out and acts guard behind the door is something that's truly remarkable and very eventful to see. Kenny brought a group of YouTube creators and supporters together on that ship. He not only had so many friends that loved him that were there, but by the end of everything, it made everybody feel like they were family. From every group activity to every night themed on the top deck, when we were all out there, we were all out there not for us as individuals. We were out there to support, bring joy, and bring happiness, not just for Kenny, but for each and every one of us. And by that, it couldn't have been possible without any of you. So, I'm asking you today, not as a board member, but as Destinations Delight, if you could find it in your heart to give, we would greatly appreciate each and every amount that your generosity has given. So there's going to be some big, big announcements coming in November when we're at the meetup. If you're at the meetup in Miami, you're going to hear it first. If you want to know what's going on and you're like, I'm moved by what everybody is telling you and what everybody is seeing and what everybody's hearing, you need to, or if you want to, not that you need to, if you want to, find it in your heart to maybe come to the meetup or jump on the cruise. And with that being said, reach out to Bruce from Ocean with the number 2, Ocean Travel, and talk to him. See what he could offer. whether it be a solo cabin from an interior to a balcony to wherever. Or if you have a friend and you two would like to go together, see what the prices will be. Because it doesn't matter, even though the final payment has been accepted, there is still room to book on this cruise. You are not going to want to miss the fun. I can remember stepping on that ship for the very, very first time. I was nervous, and I was thinking, man, how are these people going to feel? They don't really know who I am, other than seeing me every day on YouTube. And as we kept going closer and closer and closer, every day was becoming more and more like family. And we were loving every minute of it. Yes, Kenny is going to be on that cruise. So Kenny is a past recipient. He will be on that cruise, making sure the future recipient has an amazing time, showing him the ropes. Of course I will, Marjorie. Don't worry about that. What you see is what you get. I'm very kind-hearted, open, supportive. If you need anything, if you have questions, don't ever hesitate to reach out and say something. Good afternoon, whatever floats your boat. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All righty, guys. So you've heard my spiel. You heard what had to be said. You heard it all. But let me see if I can pull up one more thing. A real reason of why you should donate.
This is Gary with Cruising Scene with Travel in Between, and Helping Hands for Cruising is having a cruise-a-thon right this weekend. So I wrote this song to help raise money for people that either financially or physically can't afford or physically get on a cruise ship themselves. So this is something that I wrote, and I hope you all enjoy it. We're just having fun, laying on the beach. We're getting some sun, living the cruising scene. Gotta say it feels good, 'cause we're living our dream. Gotta raise some money for this cruise-a-thon to get somebody to come along on a trip they'll always remember their whole life long. Helping hands for cruising, what I'm singing about. And finding somebody that's never been out. On a plane, on a boat, on a beach, somewhere down south. Yeah, we can make it happen. Just donate now. So click that button and figure it out. 5, 10, or 20 or more. Please come on now. And we're all having fun, laying on the beach. We're getting some sun, living the cruising scene. Gotta say it feels good, 'cause we're living our dream. Gotta say it feels good, 'cause we're living our dream. Hey guys, please donate now. Thank you for watching.
Alrighty, guys, there you have Sir Gary. Thank you very, very, very much, Gary, for those fine words. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. We have some more people that are popping in here. Good evening, Sir Chris. For those of you that don't know this man, which you will eventually, Chris is our treasurer. He is the man that holds all the keys to putting the recipients on board this cruise or a cruise or whatever cruise we are doing. This man right here, he is part of the trunk that holds Helping Hands for Cruising together. So, well, guys, let's see where we're at so far. Helping Hands for Cruising. That's a catchy tune, you know. Everybody and their brother can sing, 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 sing. And it makes everybody feel wonderful. All righty, we are at $25 so far. Good evening, Ryan. How are you? How are you? How are you? Thank you for joining. And as you know, so let's talk some things that you can expect on a cruise ship. For some of you, it's a vacation. It's to step away from your everyday life, put your phone down for 5 to 10 minutes or 7 days, and truly, truly, truly just relax. We just spent a week up north, and those videos are going to be coming out soon. And let me tell you, it was the most amazing reset time. I truly enjoyed it. We had an amazing day, an amazing evening, and an amazing week. When you go on a cruise, it's kind of like going on that vacation. Who doesn't like food? Anytime you want to eat, if you walk away hungry, you're in big trouble. Drinks, whether it be alcoholic drinks, non-alcoholic drinks, juices, waters, teas, coffees, any of that. It's kind of like having an all-inclusive on board a ship. Shopping, laying on a sun deck, or getting to see those amazing different ports that you're coming to. I, for one, have not been to the 3 ports that we are going to this year. It's on a bucket list of stuff. And I am excited to be a part of it. I'm excited to be there with a bunch of you that are going, and I'm excited to see everybody and get to know everybody more. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So there's a lot of reasons that if you can afford to go, you should go. So we have that one photo that the 7-year-old did do for us that we are going to auction off tonight on the end program at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have 2 more that we're going to auction off today to our highest bidder. The first one is this beautiful ship. This beautiful ship will be coming into you in a frame. The frame can be in brown, gold, or silver, depending upon what you'd like. It's all up to you. It's a beautiful sketch. We are going to be auctioning this off And the next one is colored also by our 7-year-old. It's a lighthouse, because Michigan is known for their lighthouses. And he said he wanted to decorate it and write the words Michigan across and like put like block letters on it like this and go all the way around it and write the word Michigan and then do the date in 2025. We are going to be auctioning this off as well. Marjorie, be careful what you wish for. So tonight at 9 p.m., you are not going to want to miss these 3 portraits. They will be live over on the Facebook page. And with that, you will see all 3 photos. So you can get a closer look at what they are. Also, the 19 of you that are in the house and whoever's lurking in the basement or off to the side or in and out of chats, if you all have not, and my moderators, if you could please drop me a link to the Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube page. They are at 437, I do believe, followers. We are trying to get them up to 500. We are 2,000 and some odd minutes away from being viewed to be monetized. So we need to get to 500. We need over 2,000 and some odd views. So if you're not doing anything late at night, they have a wide variety of playlists. If each and every one of you could go in there and hit the play all button and just let it run throughout the night or during the day, set it off to the side, that would kindly help us reach our goal. Now, later on in the evening, when you are all wondering what's going on or what did I miss, there is a playlist for this event in the board that you can go back and you can watch. On all of our platforms, you will see a regular Zephy link that you can donate to any time you wish. It's something that is going to be new and it's going to be introduced here in the next couple of weeks. Also, we are in the process of ramping up a new storefront. What the heck was that? Sorry, I just heard a big kaboom and I wanted to make sure it wasn't my better half and their kid out back making some type of potato bomb. Because you never know what those two are going to be doing out there. And I wanted to make sure my chickens and ducks are all okay. Because, you know, they are adults. And you never know what Matt's going to do. So, there's a lot of things to come with HH for C. Also, in our YouTube page, you are going to find a behind the missions. For those of you that don't know, behind the missions is a more one-on-one interview, getting to know personally your board, who they are, what they do, what their beliefs are, where their visions are going and where do they see HH for C in the years to come. It is something that I have had the joy of being the host of and creating and interviewing, and it warms my heart to hear what people have to say. Because for some of us, no offense, newbies who are on the board, we can all relate. And I hear this in the stories to that very first cruise. So once this R&R tribute cruise pops off, you too will have that same feeling that the rest of us do. And it will be like, when's the next one? It's the love, it's the support, it's the kindness, it's the amazing time that you have with people. It's I can't talk enough about it. Guys, we want to say thank you for all that you're doing. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for loving HH for C. Thank you guys all for being here for this 24-hour marathon. Thank you for following along, clicking those like buttons, sharing us out to your communities. Thank you to the different communities for coming in, whether it's the crafting, the van lifers, the cooking, the cruisers, whoever you guys are. If you're watching this and you're like, man, they got something really special going on, I want to be a part of that. You can reach out to jen.events@helpinghandswith4cruising.org. Send her your name, send her your title, send her what you do. And Jen will be sure to reach back out to you to get you in line for our next cruise-a-thon, to our next, if it's our auction that we're having towards November, we're looking for people to donate. If you're a crafter or you want to give the gift of donating, whatever it is, we can supply a 501c3 letter to you. You can write it off. And that's the other good thing about donating. When you're donating to all of us, we have the ability to give you that letter. In fact, it comes to you. As soon as you donate, you get a letter from Zeffie that you can use on your taxes, because a proportion of what you donate is tax-free money. So yeah, just like what Chris said, get involved. Thank you, Jen, for sharing out the links. Thank you, Michael Ann. Also, Lorraine, no, you did not miss a wedding. Not married yet. It's in the works. I am taking my time. I have enjoyed being a mom again to a 7-year-old. I totally forgot what it was like. He is our busy kid, and he's full of energy and love, and he's so kind-hearted and caring. And I have actually started a new hobby. Let me share with you guys some of the things that we have been doing. So all of you, well, most of you guys know that I'm from Michigan. So in our jar here, Matt is a big, what they call rock hounders. And we comb beaches and look for different rocks. And you're thinking, oh, Crystal, you live in Michigan. You get a lot of Petoskey's. Look at some of these rocks that we have collected. See this stone right there? That is called the Leland Blue Stone. And it is from Leland, Michigan. You can only find it. So this is Michigan, guys. I'm over here. Leland is over here. And this is like it's a peninsula of the Traverse City Bay, then more of Traverse City, and then Elk Rapids, and then up to the UP. So Leland is over here, somewhere up in here. And you can only get these particular rocks at this one beach. We went last year, and we got a bunch. And then also, this is going to be really hard to see, but let me see if I can get it without my fingernails being in the way. Can you guys see? Let me see. Can you guys see this stone right here that I'm holding? This is called a Petoskey stone. There you go. Real common here in Michigan. And you can only find these on the coastal waters. So in this little jar, I have collected the blues, the Leland blues. I'm trying not to bombard you guys with the lights, but show you some of these. My favorite one is I got a little piece of labradorite in here. Labradorite is very, very hard to find as well. There's a Petoskey right here. That's a Petoskey stone. There's the Leland blue. So this is what your girl has been up to. We have been collecting stones, and then we polish them, and we'll either start selling them soon, or we'll just do a little thing with them. I preserve a lot of my stuff because I like to see what's in them. We have another piece that's out front. So out front of my house, I have a really big, I started it off as a gnome garden. And Matt's oldest son and daughter gave me a birdhouse that looks like a gnome house. And I started collecting big, big rocks. Well, in the big rocks, there was a lot of different coral and shells that have formed over the years. So I have been just keeping them. And I made a little rock garden, and I'm just, I don't know. It's not a quirky habit to have, but it's a fun and interesting habit to have. Matt brings home these great big ones, and I'm like, where are we going to put that? And he's like, I don't know. We'll just put it off to the side. We'll get to it later. And I'll say, babe, if I hear we're going to just put it off to the side and we'll get to it later one more time, I'm going to return some of these rocks. But now we even have Judah into it, and Judah loves it dearly. It's something that him and his mom have. Here's something that nobody knows. Matt has brought this shell home. This is from another country. When he was stationed in Germany, I think he brought this home from over there. And then here is another one of those fossilized rocks that is all coral. So you soak them in vinegar. You give them a vinegar bath, and it helps deteriorate whatever is around them. And then you stick them in a polisher. And when you're done, this is what it looks like. So it's pretty neat to see some of the stuff that he has done and gifted and turned things around and all of that. So I know coming up next, because we have 10 minutes left of this, we are going to be having the Women of North America. Now, I'm not quite sure what it all is going to curtail, but I hope you follow us to the next step of what that is going to be. So for the ones that are still here in the chat, I have a question for you. Is there anything that you could think of, anything that you've wanted to know about either Destinations Delight or anything that you can think of about Helping Hands for Cruising? If so, I want you to go ahead and put it in that chat right there. And like I said, I am an open book. I don't have nothing to hide. I will tell you. I'd like to thank those ones that are donating. We're currently at $55. Can we get it to 100 by the end of our show today? I like Chris's thing. We hunt by shark teeth. Let's see. We got Michael Ann and Danny are talking about beautiful pictures. Danny, thank you so much for your support. What you do when you're not here, I want you to know that it is greatly missed, and we all appreciate you very, very, very much. Marjorie, I try. We try a lot. And that's, I guess, one of my biggest strong points is that if I don't know, I will know. And I'm not afraid to tell it. And there's as Matt would say, sometimes 95.5% of the time, I'm wrong. Not really. He just doesn't like to admit it. He really doesn't. It drives him crazy. So tonight, again, one last time, pictures will be going up on the HH4C Facebook page. If you're not a part of that, you want to get there. Hello, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Very nice to see you. Hello, hi, Day. How are you? So this photo here will be auctioned off tonight. This photo here will be auctioned off tonight. And then our handmade portrait of the NCL Encore will be auctioned off tonight that a 7-year-old drew for HH4C. And he has personally signed it, put his age on it, and put the year on the back of it. So this will all start at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Lorraine has a question. She said, what is the dream for HH4C in the future? Lorraine, I can tell you that. Because we all have this dream. Our dream is to see HH4C self-independent. We have a vision that we want to be able to charter a cruise ship once or twice a year. And we want to fill it full of HH4C members, HHC supporters, and HH4C recipients. We want to be as big, if not bigger, than St. Jude's or the Shriners or whoever else that is. We want it to be huge. We want to bring in as much support, rather it be through grants, rather it be through fundraising, rather it be through something huge that's going to be announced in November. We all have a goal in mind, and that is for HH4C to be self-sufficient. Let the charity do its work. And that cannot be possible if it wasn't for all of you. From the content creators to your supporters, to your gifters, to our recipients giving us your testimonies, to watching the joy unfold before our very eyes. This organization has a huge vision. It's led by some very, very, very strong individuals who have come together in the last 3 weeks and have bonded like a family. It's like your brother and sister. Yeah, you might agree to disagree, but in the end, what is the one main focus that each and every one of you have? That is to be successful. And that is what we do here at HH4C. We want things to be successful. We want our public eye to know who we are. We want everybody to hear, hey, I went on an HH4C cruise. Oh my God, did you really? How was it? I heard they're an amazing organization. Is it just like they sound? Is it just like what they put out there? Absolutely it is. Abso-freaking-lutely it is. I don't care if you're Joe Schmo sitting in a cardboard box on the side of the road. And if he hears the words HH4C, I hope he remembers that. I hope we can touch lives of others that never thought it could be possible. Our recipients, future and past recipients, are our walking billboards. You creators, you supporters, you friends are all walking supporters and gifters and word passers. And at the end, we all want this amazing thing to achieve. You guys think sitting on a board is lightweight and airy and, oh, they just do work when they want. I am the walking truth. I put at least 80 to 90 hours in the week. And you might say, well, how is that possible? I don't sleep much. And why is that? Because I'm dedicated. I want to see this thing succeed. So rather it be I'm out looking or out hunting or out doing this or out doing that, I'm always constantly busy. Even when I'm on my trip, I was still talking about HH4C. I sat next to a young couple the other day or at the campground. I gave him my little channel sticker and he's like, you know what? I'm going to follow you. And I said, oh, please do. Like, subscribe, join in when you can. He was work camping and they're from out of Tennessee. very nice man and his wife. And this is something they've seen too. They did their thing by watching channels, RVers, learning the van life, learning the travel life, learning this, learning that. And, you know, we talked about boondocking and all this other stuff and what it takes to be successful. And then I told him what I did for a living. And on top of being a mom and a partner and a supporter and everything else that I got going on in my crazy life, being a grandma, you know, I'm a grandma, guys. That's right. I am 46 years of age and my 25-year-old has 3 kids. Well, 2 and 1 on the way. So I have a 5-year-old grandson. I have a soon-to-be 1-year-old granddaughter, and we have a brand new baby on the way. And I am tickled pink. We have some more friends popping in. Oh, let me see. And like Chris said, here's the other biggest thing. We want to become a nationwide organization. Right now, we're in the US. Australia is coming on next. And then we're going to move into Canada. And then where we go from there, you will never know. And if you have ideas, drop those in those emails. You can find us at helpinghandsforcruising.org. And always remember, it's the number 4. Hello, hello, Texas Cruisers. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I said Carnival Cruise Addicts. Kenny's in on his Portman channel. Oh, speaking of recipients, look who just dropped in, Mr. James Catney's and his wife. Thank you guys for coming in. Greatly appreciate you. And Marjorie, I did see your comment earlier when you were talking about the after party being in your cabin. Just so you know, ma'am, Kenny's a wild child. He's worse than Lola. You're going to have to wrangle that boy in and be like, Kenny, you're not walking the line and seeing you some bootylicious. This is not the time nor the place to act like that boy. And he knows exactly what I mean by what I just said, because we had some good times on the Carnival Horizon. Some very good times. But yes, guys, thank you so much for your generosity, for everything that you do, for, you know, supporting, being a part of this organization, for sharing everything out, for constantly talking about it. You know, I sound like a broken record, but it's true, because without all of us, none of this could be possible. You know, the time that the YouTubers, the creators, the sponsors, the supporters, the fans, the recipients, without any of you, none of this would be possible. Also, one more thing before we head on over to the next stream. And in about 3 minutes or 2 minutes, ladies, will you please drop that link for the next stream? I would squirrel. I got the brain because I got so much going on in my head. Yeah, it was there. Now it's gone. Oh, the joys of being a mom. When you got so much going on in your head, and, you know, I don't script. I just go with the flow. And that's what we do here. Oh, that's what I was going to say. If you guys missed it last night, there is a video up. It played at 3 a.m. in the morning. It was an interview with Bruce. For those of you that are going on the R&R tribute cruise and you want to know more about it, please go watch it. There will be more videos to follow from our board members. We will be talking about things that are going on and what you can expect and who you can see and who's going to be on that ship, because I know each and every one of you are dying to know. And we are going to release those in the weeks to come. That's what we plan on doing. It was supposed to be rainy here today, kind of cold, and it's muggy and real hot. And I wore my hair down, and there's a fan blowing here and a fan blowing there, and I'm like, oh. Plus, you know, all the lighting around. Yeah. But however, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for your donations. We will, just like Chris said, we can count on one person to be here right there. Foreign Journey will be awesome. That's right. I can let the cat out of the bag on that one because we've all heard it. Foreign Journey is going to be playing. That's right. I won't tell you what they're going to be playing, but they're going to be playing. It's going to be an epic time. An epic time. Wait till you find out the big news at the meetup. There's even bigger news coming for HH4C. And when I say bigger news, and that is going to be released at the meetup in November. In the meantime, it's under lock and key. You ain't getting the beans out of me. Or Kenny would be saying, that's a stinky situation. Yes. Chris said, huge news. Huge news. So we have just a few minutes here. Any other questions that you guys would like to know? Anything at all? What's the total so far? Vicki, for my channel or for it all? If it's for all, I would have to do that separately and then let everybody know in the next round of things. If it's for me, we're at $55. Yo, Brooklyn in the house. What's up, Eddie? How are you? Right, Daddy? I could hear Kenny now. He's probably busting a gut. He said, I just woke up from a sweet nap. Eddie, I'll be honest with you. I slept last night for 3 hours, and that was it. And I didn't even sleep that well because I kept wondering, is everything going to go off without a hitch? Who's not going to miss? Who's going to be here? Who's going to be there? Who's on third? Oh, who's going to run it all the way home? Felt like I was playing a baseball game. Alrighty, guys. I want to thank each and every one of you. If you guys can go ahead and drop Michael Ann's thing in the chat for the next channel. head on over there, give her a DD raid. And guys, we appreciate each and every one of you for being with us this evening. Thank you all for your generosity. Thank you for giving. And we wish you guys all the best. And we will see you on the next one. Bye, guys. Take care.